Hi, this is Kyle Cease, and I want to talk to you about what I see is going on for this time and what's coming up for July. You might notice, and you might not, that the small self, the small story that you call you, that's your name, that's your history, that's what you do for a living or what you do, what your gender is, what your story is, whatever, these things, these are the small self, and the small self is able to dissolve into you. And we live in a time where it kind of has to right now. And the proof of that is that right now, many people feel like they have an enemy. They have someone that's on the other side of them, that's the bad person, whether it's a small individual story or it's a giant collective where people are against another group politically or, ethnically or, gender or whatever else, that there are a group of people who are loud and mad at another group of people. And you can see that right now, that it's at this fever pitch where it's just screaming and it's mad and it's saying the outside is to blame for everything I feel. I'm not saying there isn't legitimacy to the things that people feel, but part of what keeps their anger going is they don't understand the legitimacy to what the other side feels. They feel that the other side is completely in the wrong and they're in the right. I'm not saying it isn't in the wrong, but I am saying that every belief that someone has came from something. And if we start to listen deeper, we can understand the history of the other side that we think is our enemy, or why they feel that way, or what's going on in their soul, or what hurts. And we move into a consciousness where our small self that's been fighting to stay alive can dissolve into the all that isness of the now. Because the truth of it is, no matter what you feel on the other side of whatever is going on, or whoever you perceive as not you, or whoever you perceive as your enemy or the opposite of you, that person or that group of people have reasons that they felt that way too. And as we move to a higher level, we have to choose between expansion and winning, right? Do you want to win against another group or another person that puts them in a place of losing? But remember, that person is also you. When you move to a place of oneness, you understand there's no winning if you are against another person and then you win against them, right? Or we choose soul expansion. You get this time, no matter what the whole world looks like, the loudest people on social media right now, that might create an illusion to you that every person in the world is just only in this political one side and furious about this thing, whatever. But you, even if everyone else in the world is in that frequency, you have this amazing opportunity right now to choose expansion over winning. Do you want to be better than someone else? Do you want to prove someone else wrong? The more you get closer to yourself, the more you listen, the more you notice that your anger is actually fear. And the more you realize their anger is actually fear. Their shame and your shame is actually fear. Under these walls of anger and shame is a little child that's scared shitless. There's no shame that I've investigated in any client ever that didn't turn out to be fear, that didn't turn out to be a scared little child inside saying, please don't make me wrong, because when I was wrong, I was hurt. Please don't make me wrong, because when I was wrong, I was abandoned or abused or hit or whatever. And it's so scared right now to be wrong. But the fact that we're so loud collectively, the fact that we're just so sure the other side's in the wrong, and the fact that we're so protective and angry and need other people on our side collectively is a sign that this right and wrong consciousness, this small self, is in its final stages right now, right? And July is so exciting because the loudness that you feel in the world, the anger, it's in its final stages. It's trying to survive, but it's not going to survive because people are going to finally be like, I got so angry and I yelled at the other side and I won even, or I lost. Even if I won or lost, eventually I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired of being mad, right? And we get to go through those stages of grief. And right now we're collectively overall probably at an anger stage, but a lot of people are past that at this kind of releasing stage. And this, I accidentally said sage, and that works. This collective acceptance stage, this expansive stage, this oneness stage, because every person you're mad at is you. Every person you think is the wrong one and that you're the right one is you, and you're in a false self thinking that they're separate from you, but they're you. And I love July because it's getting tired, and you can see that we're fighting and fighting and fighting and tired of being in the right or wrong, tired of making the other side wrong. I just want to relax and forgive and let go and hug and apologize and love. That's what this time's about. I want to be better. I want to make the world better. I want to heal. I want to find a higher level of me. I want to release my past story. I just want to cuddle up and cry. I just want to just be here now. And the inevitable truth is this now is going to be your source of love. This now is going to be you. And that person eventually that you're in this play with, that you in the movie of your life you perceive as your enemy, at one point is going to be your best friend. And you're going to just be like, do you remember when we played the roles that thought the other person was the enemy? This is just a movie where we forgot it's a movie, and we're playing our characters, and at one point we're all just going to come back and go like, man, that was a good movie. Like, I was in it. I was playing it, you know? But right now, you're just going to expand into that person you're mad at is me. That person you hate is me. And you're just going to get here and just be like, I don't need to win anymore. I want to open my heart to why they feel that way. Or I want to open my heart to why I feel this way. And instead of trying to get them to see me, I'm going to see me. And I'm going to see the inner child that's so wounded that has to win, and just tell it like, I love you. I hear you. I'm here right now in this with you. You know, you can even say like, to just in your heart, even if that person thinks that, you know, I hate them, like, I'm just going to hold that space for love. I love them. Can you find love for anyone that's believes something different politically than you do? Can you find love for people that you think were shitty to you? Can you find that love and like go to the hurt and the fear inside of them and just be like, I love you so much, and I hear why you're hurting. I hear why you're hurting, Mom. I hear why you're hurting, Dad, even if they're not here. I love you. Find that in you. You have to listen to the now more than being right. You have to listen here. So honored to be doing this with you. If you haven't heard, we're doing a live event in March, and all of the proceeds go to Operation Underground Railroad. It's a group of amazing people who are stopping child trafficking. And at the time that I'm making this video, it's only been 5 days since we've lightly announced it, and we've already brought in $106,000. So obviously this event's going to sell out quick, and if you want to join us, please do. And this is also the last month that we're making it possible to be grandfathered in to the Absolutely Everything Pass at $29 for the rest of your life. The price in August 1st will go up to $79 because we are bringing so many amazing new speakers in, and our own and doing 6-7 events a week now live, and just working as a community. So you can join us if you want and work with the community on your expansion over your winning. Work with us on your soul, like, you know, and if it's not with us, just work on your soul. It's fine. It's fine no matter how you do it. We're just expanding and want to make it awesome, awesome, awesome. I'm honored to be in this with you. I love you so much. Thank you for hearing this. And I know that the real truth of all of this is that you are me, right? I am you. And your enemy is you and me. We're just one thing. And the proof of it is that everything that you feel angry about, you can cry out and you'll still be here. You'll still be here. So that means that thing you're defending and fighting for can't be you, because eventually it's going to fall out of your body and you'll still be here. So you must be something much more permanent and expansive and magic. So that's what's going on in July. You're going to see anger and screaming and all kinds of stuff. But that's just the small selves sitting on hospice, just dying everywhere. And you just be the space of love and the example of the other side for all of this. Love you.